Justin Baldoni's team attempted to serve Taylor Swift at 2 in the morning. I have the police report, so let's get into it, shall we? But first, it's got some stuff on it. I wanted to address some of the theories floating around and incorporate it with what we know now. One of the theories was that the server got drunk and went rogue and decided to climb the fence. Well, that's off the table because this police report shows that there was zero intoxication whatsoever. Zero. It also notes that Drew, so people know, he is Taylor's bodyguard. He is the one that made the report. He notified police at 2:13 and police arrived at 2:16. They didn't leave until 4:07. So clearly they did a thorough investigation of the landscape, made sure that there weren't any other trespassers. There's also no mention of any indication that this individual was there to serve any process papers. Also doesn't say that he had anything on the person. As we saw, there was key information from the Star magazine that wasn't shown on the police report. And when you look further into it, like I've stated in previous videos, is that the information would be confidential to lawyers only. So again, there's no way for Star magazine to have known this unless they were tipped off and notified from an inside source, whether it be the individual that did the crime or someone that helped set up the crime, allegedly, because that is the only way. And again, it does not make any sense why a New York-based magazine is covering this before anyone in Kansas City. That does not happen. I cannot stress that enough. That's not how it works here. I'm sorry, that's just not how it works. Another theory floating around is that Taylor herself is in on the plan and is helping Blake create bad press for Justin. So something that they've noted is, hey, right before all of this came out, news broke that one of Taylor's stalkers that she's had issues with in the past has gone missing. Now, I'm not sure why they're just keeping tabs on him at all times, but save that for another day. We can look into that later. But we've got her saying, hey, my stalker's missing. And then, now all of a sudden, a week later, this article is popping up saying that Justin attempted to serve her at 2 in the morning. So then she can go to Lyman and just be like, hey, he did this, he's harassing me, just like Isabella. Now, until Taylor actually files something, I'm going to save that for the back burner. I'm not putting anything off the table because anything is possible. We have learned that from this case is anything is possible. So I think it's still a possibility. Like I said in my last video, I think it's 50-50 on if Taylor is involved or not. I really go back and forth all the time. Funny thing is articles are already starting to pop up saying that this was the nail in the coffin. I thought the blackmailing you for trying to leak your text messages of a 10-year friendship was the nail on the coffin. But no, apparently this is the nail on the coffin. An insider claimed for Taylor, that arrest was it. She believes Blake opened the door to all of this and watched a process server get handcuffed at Travis's home because Blake's lawsuit was humiliating. I'm sorry. This reeks of performative. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a Taylor hater. I've already said multiple times, I like her music. I think she's talented. Can we move on and look at the facts? And the fact is, they also bring up the whole stalker situation. So, the coincidences, just, one, maybe two, three, sure. But when we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, come on. Give it to me straight. For people that haven't been keeping up in the Taylor sphere, a lot of her fans have been upset this era because of all the money grabs. I mean, it's variant after variant. Request for pre-sale, sign up for the pre-sale. No single. People were really upset when she had a whole countdown for ending up being a 2-second clip of her just doing a little GIF. Come on. So, a lot of people aren't exactly thrilled with the marketing for this album. Obviously, people are excited for it. Obviously. But there are fans that are upset. So could it be that, Taylor already knew that, hey, we got to set people on my good graces. The best way to do so, I got to be the victim. Okay. It's me. Forget about you, Blake. You ruined it. It's my time to shine. Okay. Maybe. But again, like there's just so many possibilities, and the silence on everyone's end is deafening. Now, obviously, Blake is going to stay quiet if she orchestrated this because, she at least has some sense there, But now, okay, people are saying, well, Justin is quiet. Keep in mind, Justin literally just issued a subpoena and was labeled, oh my God, he's harassing Isabella. If he says anything of this wasn't me, people are immediately going to go, see, look, he was trying to use this situation as PR, and this was a whole PR stunt. Like, no matter what, if he says something, he is screwed. So silence at this point is golden. He at least understands that. That's something Blake never learned through this court case. Silence is golden. And it could have gotten her a lot further, but we kept talking, didn't we? Why? What have you heard? A very important detail that I wanted to mention. Teresa was able to confirm that yes, every single person is receiving the exact same police report. So what I showed you is exactly what everyone is receiving. So any news outlet that has stated and they've covered this case, they receive the same information. So anyone that said, hey, this is the person, this is the source of who we got it from, they are citing Star Magazine. So when you read through them, it says, according to Star Magazine, blah, 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 blah. So they cover their butts so that way, like, they are not liable whatsoever. Like, whatsoever. So again, Star Magazine is the only one that needs to, make any comment whatsoever. And I did reach out to them for comment. We'll see what they say back, and I'll do a whole thing about that on whether or not they respond. I'm not really sure how long to give them. Let me know down below. I do plan on attending the court hearing for this situation, so stay tuned for that. Now, all we know is this. The details are slim to none, and all we know is the skeleton of the situation. Someone jumped over the fence of Travis Kelce's property at 2 a.m. The reason, the motive, unknown. We don't know that. Anyone claiming to are lying unless they have specifically spoken to this person that is actually the person that did this. And I've already said that it is, we know for a fact that this did happen because I showed you guys the crime map of the radar thing showing that exact date it happening. So we've got that. I've already covered, the one Justin that people were getting confused with. It's not him. So that's all we know so far. And, big question is, why did no magazine company or media outlet do their due diligence? Why did everyone just, oh, the Star said this, so we're all going to write our article. And how is that even ethical? Like, you're basically just copying, pasting the exact same thing that they said and then slapping it on your website. Okay. If you take away anything from this case, it needs to be that you need to do your own research, do the legwork, and find out for yourself if it's true. Because, come on. As always, this is all alleged, so take it with a grain of salt and follow me for more. There is so much more we're going to be covering, so stay tuned and comment down below if you have any questions.